Kia ora koutou. It's great to be with Carolyn Wellm today for a conversation. Carolyn is the Selwyn Programme Development Manager working in the diocese. Carolyn, tell us what that means and what you're up to.
So this role was established out of the Selwyn Foundation's vision to move to a more charitable purpose in terms of older people in their communities. And so in partnership with Selwyn Foundation, the diocese and Age Concern, we're working towards helping older people in our communities.
Yeah, brilliant. You've been in the job since last September, so really getting digging into it well now, but what have you been learning? What have you been discovering about the needs and the opportunities?
Well, I think the key thing is that older people are individuals, just as we all are. And so everybody has a different need. But the most important thing is that need for connection, that need to avoid isolation and loneliness. And so it's really important that places like our Selwyn centres in the diocese are meeting those needs of people who'd like to gather and like to be able to have a place where they can come and get to know one another and form a community. And not everybody takes the same thing out of a Selwyn centre, but they're all there having that opportunity, because loneliness is such a something we want to really guard against, because it can be a really problematic for health and well-being, particularly in older people.
Well, that's right, and the reality is, isn't it, that as people get older, they're more likely to end up on their own, and the whole social isolation thing is quite. I mean, I know Selwyn's got quite a number of things it's wanting to address in terms of the needs of the older communities, often very hidden, tangible needs.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, as we delve down into this, and I've been meeting older people and finding out, what is it that they need. Financial, obviously, in this day and age is quite a big need, because on a fixed income, and then you get bills come up that you didn't know were going to come, and it's quite tricky for them to manage how to do those things.
Yeah, you mentioned the Selwyn centres, and of course they've been a great building block for us in our work through parishes with older people in the community. They go on, of course, and your role's really about expanding other opportunities.
Absolutely.
To do work with older people beyond what we're already doing.
Absolutely.
You mentioned age concern in all of this, and in our conversations you've told me about how age concern's become a great partner in all of this. Well, how's that relationship working out?
So Age Concern Auckland are our partners in this work, because they are the foremost provider of services for 65 plus. And so they are able to work through intervention teams, through elder response teams, through social connections teams. They have all the resources we need. And so we have produced a wonderful flyer that's going out to all of our parishes, all of our Selwyn centres, that can be used for anybody who's needing some extra supports now that they're getting a little bit older and they're finding things a bit more tricky. And so it's a great way for them to be able to find a way to connect in with other things in the community, as well as things that churches are able to provide.
Yeah, and it's a great mission strategy, I think. His Age Concern, huge amount of experience and history working in the older community. And so for us to have the opportunity to join with something that's already happening, bring our resources together.
Absolutely.
I think that's fantastic.
Absolutely. And we've already started providing some presentations to different groups about age concern, and that's going to be ongoing. So please take every opportunity you can to engage with one of those presentations, so that you feel upskilled and resourced in your work with older people.
Yeah, and those flyers are going to be on your screen for a moment so you can see them, but also look out for them coming to you, because they will definitely come your way. Hey Carolyn, thank you. I think this is a really exciting new opportunity. I mean, there's no question that in Aotearoa, New Zealand, our older community is growing. It's becoming a more significant part of our population, and to be part of helping to be responsive to that community and meet needs, I think it's a great mission.
Absolutely.
Initiative.
And one of the things that is really key, I think, too, is being positive about older people and positive about age. If you didn't know, we actually can be have 7.5 years more of life if we have a positive attitude to ageing. Yeah. And so this week was the Age Without Limits Day.
Oh, yeah.
Which is celebrating ageing and combating ageism. and it would be great if we can all get on board that roller coaster to make sure that we're not being ageist accidentally ourselves, and that we're not allowing other people to be the same.
Yeah. Thank you again, and watch out for those flies, but also Carolyn, you're starting to get around people and make connections. So if Carolyn reaches out to you, there are great opportunities here in working alongside Carolyn and the Selwyn Foundation. So please give Carolyn a really warm welcome and discover just what those opportunities might be for you. Carolyn, God bless the work that you're doing, and thanks for chatting today.
Thank you.